Good afternoon, Internet. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something a little bit different. I have been, let's say, inspired by a few niche Facebook groups. So today I'm going to be painting my AR. I have sprayed one gun. I did my BB gun and it kind of looks like shit, but I'm hoping we can make this look kind of cool. I'm gonna put base coat down, and then I'm going to try the dish soap method, which is kind of spray some dish soap along it. You spray the color over it, and then when it's dry, you rinse off the dish soap. So maybe that's going to be a bad idea. I don't know. Stick around and find out. Okay, so I did tape off the trigger so that I don't get a bunch of paint up in the trigger area, because that's something you don't want to do. And I did have a little change in heart for the pattern. I found this awesome mesh, so I'm gonna wrap that around after I get my base coat on. I think I'm gonna do base coat alternating between this dark forest green. This is the Rust-Oleum camouflage. I'm gonna do alternating between this dark forest green and this lighter green, and then I'm gonna wrap the mesh and hit it with this no, you know what, I'm gonna do the base coat in tan, and then I'm gonna wrap the mesh and then do the green and the lighter green, just so we can get kind of like a I don't know, like that scaly pattern. I don't even know what you'd call it. So I don't really have any fancy optics on here other than just my cheap scope. So I do have the covers over the glass, and I've got my stock set to where I want it. I did put a magazine in. It's empty, it's clear, just so that I can get the black off the magazine. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it with this, a little bit of oil on there. Hit it with this base coat of flat sand. I hope this looks cool. Alrighty, it is set for a minute, and it's pretty much dry to the touch. If I rub on it, obviously some will come off, so we're just gonna pick it up, give it a little flip. Did that mark that up? Yeah, it did. Okay, so just hit that really quick again where I grabbed it. Alrighty, get this other side done. Actually, before I forget, I'm just gonna flip that. Get the other side real quick, just so we don't have a black dot. All right, look at that. That looks freaking cool. A lot of you, holy crap, look at all these bugs on me. A lot of you might be wondering, well, why would you want to spray paint a perfectly good rifle? You know, $1,800 rifle setup, whatever. Multiple reasons. Look at, there's like 400 of these tiny little bugs all over me. Multiple reasons. For one, because I can. Two, because it's just personalizing my rifle just that much more, and it looks cool. I think it looks cool. Three, if you're trying to hide in the grass, black straight lines stick out. Your brain is naturally wired to look for patterns, right? So nature doesn't have a whole lot of black straight lines. So if you're laying there with a black gun, everybody's gonna be able to see you. And they'll say, oh, look at all them black straight lines. It's probably a rifle. So what we're doing, by spray painting it, breaking up those black white lines, we're making it a little more concealable. So in other words, if I lay this down in the grass, it might take me a little bit of time to find it. So let's hope we don't do that. So I'm going to take this burlap fabric. This was like 15 bucks. I didn't need this much, but they didn't have anything else. Take this burlap fabric for like so, just enough to go the length of the rifle. We're going to cut it off. Lay it over top. I missed the spot. Dang it. I keep running into problems, man. Alright. We're going to take this mesh, lay it over the top. The whole gun. I'm just going to tuck it underneath here. You kind of want it tight so that it doesn't move around a whole lot. So we're just going to wrap it just like this. But I also want to keep in mind my pattern while I do this, because I want the burlap to block some of the paint coming through. Oh, don't want that to pop up. I want the burlap to act like a stencil. See if I can get that to cover a little bit right there. We're just going to kind of do alternating stripe patterns with the dark forest and the flat green. If I can. Yeah. This has been used. That's not cool. Oh well. So we're going to do a little bit of that. Shake this up a little bit. A little bit of that. 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 Be back when that dries. I'm going to let this dry. So I'm going to pick up my trash. And we'll be back in more than a couple minutes. Alrighty. So this has been sitting for probably 5-10 minutes out in the direct sunlight. Stay upright, will you please? So we are going to see how it turned out. Alrighty. Kind of. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. Didn't quite do what I wanted it to do, so I think there's still a whole lot of tan on there. So I think I'm just gonna lay this across. I'm just gonna hit it with some more green. How'd that stripe do? Oh, okay, that looks kind of all right. So we'll just do some close direct stripes with the green. I think I like that. All right, so we'll just do some still keeping those gray undertones, which is, or not gray, those tan undertones, which is really what I wanted. Those tan stripes is what I was really wanting to go for. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, yeah, look at that. So we've got some of those tan stripes. So I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit more green in these big tan areas and try to get that burlap really down there so that it stripes kind of like back here. This is what I wanted. So if that'll stay upright, just lay this burlap down right over that. Get my green. Kind of break up that. I'm kind of doing alternating directions. Oh man, that looks so cool. I'm so glad I did this. All right, there's a big tan section up here. I'm gonna hold that down there. We're just gonna go boom. What was that? That, okay, and then we're just gonna go in the opposite direction. Okay, I got a little. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. To the other side. So here's that tan, and here's the pattern we were going for. I'm gonna lay this down like that. There are a few points where it was touching the table that took the tan off. So I'm just gonna hit that. We're gonna take our burlap. I think if we just do this in sections, it might work the best. So we get that nice and tight there. Maybe not. We want continuous. Maybe a little bit of tan right here on the forward assist. All right. So now we've got this tied up against this. We're just gonna hit our stripes here, kind of alternating the direction. Yeah, looking at it under the burlap, it looks like I'm getting a lot more green on. I don't know if it's just because I'm painting the burlap at the same time. Oh yeah, I like that. Looks good. Get the underside of the barrel here. So far, I like it. All right, we're gonna let this set up and dry. And we'll get a few action shots with it or something. Sweet. I did notice in a couple spots the color was kind of rubbing off when I touched it. I know it's not completely dry yet, but I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of clear just to kind of prevent that. Maybe. Just to kind of let the first thing that comes off be the clear and not the gonna protect that color a little bit. Alrighty, I really liked how it turned out. I put the rest of the clear coat I had on it. It just seems like it's rubbing off a little bit. So I don't know if I should have primed it first or roughed up the finish first. It seems kind of silly to do that. So I'm sure in time of it bumping on things and rubbing. I also did my extra magazines. I'm sure it'll rub off eventually, but for now it's holding them. I just have to be cautious of what I set it up against, but I think it turned out looking pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of you guys seem to like the little scripture lesson I had at the end of, well, it wouldn't really be my last video, at the end of that that one video I did. So I thought I'd do another one for you guys. I was reading and I found Psalm 37. This is a New International Version. Psalm 37. Do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass they will soon wither, like green plants they will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret, it leads only to evil, for those who are evil will be destroyed. But those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. Oh, this is a little bit longer than I thought it was. We'll just go on for a little bit. For those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. A little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look for them, they will not be found. But the meek will inherit the land and enjoy the peace and prosperity. The wicked plot against the righteous and gnash their teeth at them. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend the bow to bring down the poor and needy, to slay those who are upright. But their swords will pierce their own hearts, and their bows will be broken. Better the little that the righteous have than the wealth of many wicked. For the power of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. So, yeah. And this time I wrote down my little overview on paper so that I didn't have to come up with it on the fly. So, Psalm 37 is attributed to David. The psalm contrasts the fate of the wicked and the righteous, emphasizing that while the wicked may seem to prosper temporarily, their success is fleeting. The righteous, on the other hand, are assured of God's protection and ultimate reward. Trust in God and live righteously even when it seems like the wicked are prospering. God is just and will ultimately reward the faithful, while the wicked will face their downfall. Be patient. Trust and commit to God, and his justice will ultimately prevail. I like that verse, the whole psalm in particular, because there's a lot of times when I sit back and I think, well, you know, I seem to be doing everything right, and I'm not getting ahead. I'm not getting as far ahead as all these people around me that I see them doing things in the wrong way, and they seem to be more successful than I am, or they seem to have everything figured out, but really they don't. Because, I mean, I don't remember what verse it is, but I think it's in Matthew. He says, what good is it to a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? If you're constantly hurting people, or, you know, breaking, whether it be modern law or biblical law, to get ahead, you're really, man, I thought I was prepared for this, but I guess not. Basically what the psalm is saying is, you do everything right, and even if you're not abundantly rich and wealthy in this world, your reward you will be given in heaven. And I think that's a pretty cool thing to remember. So yeah, this wasn't as put together as I thought it was going into it, but I just wanted to leave you guys with that tidbit. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We hit our like goal on our video, 35 likes. So thank you. So I will go grab some hot sauce. Okay, I don't have a shot glass, but I got a big spoon. So yeah, so you guys hit our like goal. So thank you so much for hitting that like goal on that last video. I really, you don't know how much it means to me. So yeah, big old spoon, hot sauce. I don't have, this is Cholula. It's not the hottest in the world, but I think, oh yeah. Oh, you can't see. That's quite a bit of hot sauce right there. So down the hatch, I guess. Yeah. There goes that. Well, I guess we should probably set a like goal for this video. So we got 35 likes on that last video. It's gonna give me a heartburn. Let's go for I don't know. We got 35. Let's go for 40 likes on this video, and we will do something else. I don't know. Maybe the top comment, most liked comment. I'll do what the most liked comment says within legal and ethical boundaries. So yeah, leave a comment what you think I should do if we hit 45 likes, or yeah, 45 is a good number. Leave a comment for 45 likes. We'll do whatever that comment says, most liked one, or whichever one. If we only get a couple comments, maybe we'll do them both. But yeah, so leave a like, see if we can get to 45 likes. Subscribe. I really appreciate you guys getting me to 300 subscribers. We're at like 311 now. I will be doing a special video sometime for that. I don't know what to do. Everything costs a lot of money. Ammo costs a lot of money. So yeah, I will get something figured out, and we'll do something. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.